Okay, so there's a couple of methods of sexing snakes. One of those we call popping, and then we've got probing. What Kyle's going to show us now is his technique of popping snakes. So he's taking the snake from the box. He's going to restrain the head. He's only gently. He's not applying any real pressure there. He's just restraining, and then he curls it. Everyone has their own technique at this, and Kyle's technique there is he curls the tail round one of his fingers, and then applies light pressure from the back of the tail, moving forward. And you can see there that the hemipenes have everted. Okay. And that was a male, Kyle, yeah? So if we can show you a female and what a female looks like now, then you can hopefully in the future be able to tell the difference. Okay, so he's restraining the head slightly there, very lightly. He's not using any pressure whatsoever. He curls that over the, and then he pushes gently from the back of the tail going forward. And you can see quite clearly that there is a female. Now what you've not got to mistake here is there is two little red dots either side of the female's organ, and what you don't want to be doing is mistaking this for a male. They are scent glands, but they won't avert, and as you can see there, that's quite obvious. There's nothing popping out like we saw with the male. As you can see there, the females just protrude from the cloaca. There is no sign of any hemipenes, just the two dots. Okay, so probing. Probing is the other method of sexing our snakes. We've got two here. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to open this up. It's a Steri-Wipe, and all I'm going to do is I've selected the right size probe for the snake, and I'm basically just going to clean the probe down with the Steri-Wipe. And then I'm going to add a little bit of KY jelly, which is a lubricant, which makes everything that little bit kinder. And Adam, I'm going to ask to hold the snake. It is normally a two-person job, this. It makes it a lot easier, and it's not impossible to do it on your own, but it's far much more advisable to do too. So the way I do it, I mean, there's lots and lots of different methods of doing this, but the easiest way for me to do it is I take the probe and I put it to the bait, to the tail there, and I slide up to the cloaca. You see, it's just sat under the cloaca. Then I bring this up and down, in, mark, and as you can see there, that's a male. The depth that's probed, it's quite obviously a male. Okay, so if we have a look at the other one, if you can hold a snake for me, Adam. Marvellous. Okay, so again, Adam's supporting the body. Oop. I'm taking the probe. I'm basically putting it on the tail there, and I'm going up to the cloaca. And then I'm going to turn it and go in. I'm going to mark it where I feel resistance. And as you can see, that's so much shorter than the male was. That's the indication it's a female. With a male, the hemipenes run this way, down the tail. So that's where you get the length from. And the female, again, is just because it obviously hasn't got the hemipenes, it'll only go in a short distance.